So this is a quick response to a video by Objectivist on his distaste for some objectivists or randists on YouTube and kind of his own battle with being associated with objectivism. I have actually the same problem. I don't actually consider myself an objectivist, and I was planning on making a video later, and I probably still will. But this is kind of a reply to what he was saying, which is that sometimes when you're having a discourse with an objectivist, what you get is a complete asshole on the other side, or somebody who is kind of uptight. I don't know, how would you describe behavior of people who really are so interested in defending their own position that they've now closed kind of the input and communication. In other words, it's no longer a fair exchange, And so that's kind of like what his video is about, and I have to agree with him on many points, and I think I pretty much agree with him with the video completely. My problem with objectivism is not the philosophy itself. I think that objectivism is a fine philosophy, and I think it really kind of could show the way for rational behavior and rational context and really inject the reality of philosophy into everyday life, because right now I think most philosophy is really interested in kind of looking at the nuts and bolts and saying, well, is this real? Well, you only have one measurement of real, so let's take it to the next step and let's treat all these things as rational things and kind of rationalize our own existence, that kind of thing. As far as like Jim Woods, I actually really like his video. I think that he can come across he can come across as kind of a bit of a brash asshole. I myself envy him because he's very articulate, and it's a trait that I wish that I had. But I think that he's right in that if you're so interested in a position of defending your own self-validation, you can make several mistakes. You can become irrational, you can destroy the communication lines of, discourse, and you could basically turn people off to a rational idea, objectivism in general. And that's not the way that you really want to go with the presentation of yourself, Your own self-validation is no excuse for being an asshole to people. It's not in your own self-interest, and every time that you basically assert your own self-validation to the point where you become an asshole, you're actually acting contradictory to the objectivist philosophy. So, ex-omniverse, in your question, am I an objectivist? Yes, you are. Okay, it's the problem with the whole objectivism is not necessarily the philosophy. It's the fact that when applied to human beings with personal flaws and personal traits, it can become something nasty, something closed-minded, something where you're not really going to have a fair exchange of communication. And if you really want to talk about, like Ayn Rand's book, Capitalism, the Unknown Ideal, it's the idea of individuals trading things in self-exchange, and communication is part of that. So, whenever somebody who's objectivism is going to go through the lengths to destroy really communication, they're not really acting in their own self-interest. But anyway, I liked your video, and this is a quick response. Hopefully it's quick. I tend to ramble. Thanks. Bye.